Good morning. Good morning. You know, it's a great video, which really kind of captures a lot of the work that Encompass has done in the advocacy over the last couple of years that really gave us some tremendous success. And we're going to be talking about that in our panels and the content that's going to be, I think, extremely relevant for our members and the companies, and as you plan and look at what's ahead and how to build the future. But first, I'd like to just say I hope everyone had a great day yesterday. It's a great crowd. We're very pleased and proud of the show and just the attendance, the registration, the sponsorships. I want to thank all of the board for their engagement of making this show one of our best ever. But it's at the time that is, you know, we look at that video. How do we, as an association, an industry, a community, build the networks of the future? And so I hope that you'll get a lot of the insights and the information you need to better plan for what your company is going to do going ahead. I want to thank Crown Castle last night. It was an amazing reception, the Oktoberfest, and the party last night is very well attended, and I think everyone had a good time. What I'd like to just real quickly talk about the general sessions that will be focused on broadband deployment that we discussed. We'll also, in the Wholesale Buyers Plaza Ballroom E at 9:45, and that will be something I think everyone will find valuable and useful. We'll be meeting with the buyers on the exhibit floor at our Buyers Forum starting at 11 a.m. And then at 2 p.m. in this room, there'll be a session to discuss current requirements and efforts to resolve implementation issues. Now at 4 to 5 today, we'll be having Catch a Sip reception. Now, I'm from Mississippi, and we have a great football coach, Lane Kiffin. His recruiting mantra is, come to the sip. So instead of catch a sip, come to the sip this afternoon, 4 to 5. And then last but not least, I want to recommend my good friend from Jackson, Mississippi, Gary Watts. And he is going to be having, since we're all about competition, we will be having a dueling pianos tonight. And I think everybody will have a lot of fun, enjoy it. Gary is extremely talented, extremely charitable. He does a series of concerts for charities back home in our hometown. If you ever get a chance to see Gary and his band, it's worth your time and effort. So, real quickly, the business of broadband is booming, and I think we can all feel it. The excitement, the crowd. You know, our industry is growing. Our association is growing. Our voice has been very, very clear on the need to bring more competition and to build the networks of the future the right way with as much competition at every level and every network and every technology. And we've been very successful over the past few years, winning battles like Dig Once, One Touch Make Ready. We were very effective in smashing the monopoly rules in apartments and condos and bringing competition to the condo. That we think will open up a market that represents 30% of the American population. So it's significant, real progress that we've made. And then as we worked with the bipartisan infrastructure bill, we were the first association to endorse the Bridge Act, which was led by Senator Portman of Ohio, Senator King from Maine, and Senator Bennett from right here in Colorado. It was that framework that was eventually passed, and as we endorsed it and fought for it and protected it from efforts to water it down or to reduce the speed or reduce the focus on fiber and the need to expand and enrich and densify fiber for every network and all of the above, whether it's 5G or satellite or wireless or fixed wireless. All of those things need fiber as the foundation. And we were very effective in getting the legislation passed and then working with the Commerce Department, NTIA, to set the guidance, the parameters, and the NOFAs that will then go down to the states. We feel like we won the legislation, we won the guidance, and now we're in the execution at the state by state, at the local level. And that's where Encompass will be focused. I want to, let's see, you see some of our slides here. I want to recognize Jeff Sharp, who works with us. We ran a campaign with Mignon Clyburn and I as the co-chairs and the two spokespeople for the campaign. And we really think that it made a difference. And the messaging that you saw the earlier video, and we were able, through our policy summit, through our Hill visits, through working in every way that we could, that the funding, the $43 billion in the BEAD Act, and combined with all the other pandemic-related legislation and funding, it's about $100 billion of federal funding going into the national commitment and consensus to connect every American to fast broadband. And so we hope today that you'll learn and hear from our panelists that are about to come up what is next, where you can engage, how we can assist you. And if you're not, let me just say this, if you're not yet a member of Encompass, and the next stage, which is the most important, the implementation, the execution, we want to be your advocate, we want to be your ally, we want to help give you the information that you need, and we want you to join us in this effort. We're winning the fight to bring broadband to every American and to do it with competition. And the competitive industry is thriving and growing, and that's a good thing. So thank you all very much, and I look forward to the day and all the content.